YouTube family, what up, though? What y'all been up to? How y'all day been? Everybody staying focused? Everybody motivated? Everybody getting as much protein as they can in? It's been a very, very, very busy, productive 2 weeks for me. So last week and this week. So I still had to jump on here and get it done, y'all. Y'all know I got to check in with my people and see what's up. So what's new with y'all? Y'all steady pulling back from y'all distractions? Because I told y'all those distractions will mess y'all all the way up. We need straight up focus in order to accomplish what we trying to accomplish. Once we accomplish what we trying to accomplish, then you can give out a little of your extra time and energy to the outside sources. But when you locked in on something, you have to really be locked in. It takes that much energy and focus for you to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. That's really the main reason why most people can't accomplish what they trying to accomplish. Their attention span, the distractions, the focus, the study being around the same old people, the same old crowd, stuff like that. You never gonna get nowhere doing that. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. You're not gonna get a different outcome. You're gonna get the exact same thing you've been getting, which is nothing. But yeah, it's I say the weather ain't too bad. It's drizzling out here. I'd rather have that than snow. So, and on top of that, it's not cold. What's the weather like where y'all at? What's the temperature like? Q man, what's the deal? You still getting them gains, Q man? I know you still getting them gains. So you been locked in too long, man. You didn't switch your lifestyle up, your eating habits. You done lost a nice amount of weight, so you gotta be locked in order to do that. And then, like I told you, Q-Man, with the scale thing, the scale is so you can pretty much know what you plating up. So over the years, just say if you've been doing the scale for a year or 2 years, you should be knowing what you looking at for the most part. It don't gotta be exact, but it shouldn't be like 300, 400, 500 calories off, 800 calories off. It shouldn't be like that. Give yourself a little room to eyeball it and know that you still know what you're doing, knowing that you always keeping your body moving. As long as you're keeping your body moving and you're not stuffing your stomach and your mouth with just all this garbage that's out here, fast food and Chick-fil-A and honey buns, you'll be all right. Just keep your body moving. And save the other stuff for your cheat day. And we winning right there. But like I say, our regular meals got to be that good, not just all right, that good. And it take a minute to get your meals in place like that. Your fruits that you like. I'm talking about the fruits that really, really do it for you, that really hit that spot. If you making your 3-course meal, like the 3-course meal, I say at least have 3 of them, your go-tos, that really, really do it for you. You can have it anytime, and it just always seems like it's a winner. Man, I had a minor setback with a few injuries, sore wrist and rotator cuff, taking a week off on weights, still hitting the cardio and stand. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So that's just regular stuff. Q man, that's just regular stuff. You see, I had that shoulder injury. I done came back pretty decent, so I'm not never touching the heavy weights again. Like as far as on chest, I'm good. I got the aesthetics. I got a nice comeback as far as being able to do what I can do, like on the incline bench. I notice if I go past 55, maybe 60, I really start feeling it. But don't forget, after I had this injury, I couldn't even do like the 30s. So doing the little what you call it, resistant bands and all that stuff y'all be seeing me doing in the beginning of the videos when I'm doing anything outside of legs, that's what's doing it. That's what's helping. And plus I don't do chest as much. Like maybe every other week I do some type of chest. Other than that, maybe some push-ups. But I used to do chest like once a week. But now I just give it time and give it a chance to heal, because I still feel something, but I really don't feel nothing like that. But I'm always reminded that I have an injury. So most people that's out here in shape or in the gym, whether they playing sports or football, I say 9 out of 10 of the people got some type of injury, if not 100% of everybody out here. Some dealing with the wrist, some dealing with the knee, some dealing with the back. The thing about it is building around it and knowing your limits. Do you ever take breaks from the weights to re-enter? Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to, man. You have to, man. Your body, you start feeling certain stuff moving, some stuff feeling like it might be about to snap, or some stuff ain't as strong as it was 2-3 months ago. That's why I always say listen to your body. All that stuff people be showing on like Instagram and TikTok, you be seeing them pounding them heavy weights all the time. Eventually that stuff gonna catch up to them, or you don't see the part when they having those injuries, or was close to having the injuries, or they taking that break and they just going light, medium weight. Your body gonna tell you what you need to slow up on. It's gonna tell you when you need to chill. Even if you're not lifting no weights, your body gonna still tell you. You can just be doing pull-ups, calisthenics, push-ups, dips, and cardio. Like, it's people who didn't sprung their ankle just doing cardio, just running, and they didn't just made a oops. It happens. I say if you're not even going hard enough if you don't have some type of injury. That's what I like to say. I don't want to have an injury, but I'm just saying, like, you have to go hard, and you have to go as hard as you can. That's what's going to get you the gains. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So damn if you do, you're going to get them gains. You're going to keep growing. You're going to stay even more focused and more consistent. But damn if you don't, it's like you're going to be weak and the injury going to come regardless, but it might not heal as good or as strong, / you might not even come back from that injury at all. So by us being used to tearing our bodies down, it's used to also repairing it in that same mode. Because it look at an injury, just say your wrist injury, it look at that as like you tearing down muscle. It just looking at that as the same thing, because we so used to tearing down everything from head to toe. That's just another thing that they're just looking at, oh, we used to this. We gonna go in and repair this. You just got to take it easy on it and work around it, but still make sure you're doing stuff that's gonna strengthen it without you actually using that particular thing that's injured. So you want to strengthen everything around it. Your shoulders, your maybe your forearms gonna be somewhat connected to it. Anything that pretty much that can work around there. Cardio and anything else will work too. Leg press, any leg, because the blood flow is gonna go repair the weak area faster than any other area, because that's where it's gonna know is needed the most nutrients anyway. So whenever we have an injury, it's like having a plant that's all green, right? That's our body having no injury. But then you know how those brown leaves show up? The brown leaves actually affect the green leaves, which is the good part. So all the nutrients that's going into the plant is going to skip past the green leaves and go straight to the brown leaves, because it's trying to repair it. That's how it go. That's why we cut the brown leaves off, because all the nutrients is going there. The plant is thinking, okay, yeah, I need to repair this. I need to repair this. The body do the same thing. Whenever you have an injury, more nutrients go to that area, because your body know something is off. Yeah, just listen to your body, man. I just got done from working. I just came on here for about 15-20 minutes. I just got done working out. My body telling me to chill out a little bit. So I just work around it. I still go strong and hard on a lot of stuff, but I just go around whatever I'm feeling like a weakness on. So you just go harder in another area. So if you can do cardio and go harder, just go harder. And what I mean is really go harder, since you can't do, like, since your wrist is messed up and it might affect other stuff, just kind of make up for it on cardio. You might go 5 or 10 minutes longer. You might actually make it more intense. You might just actually put in more work doing it. You might focus more on the negative. You might focus more on the positive. Just make up for it on your strong areas, and that's gonna make you feel good. You don't want to go the same, like how you usually would put your energy into it, your motivation into it. If you got an injury, you want to kind of make up for that injury. That way you know, okay, I ain't missing nothing. I'm gonna come back good. I want to make sure I'm coming back right, and I don't want to rush this comeback. That's how we do it. Because either way it go, we still getting in shape. Everybody in that gym right now that I just left out of, I bet you, when I say a 9 out of 10, probably 100%, somebody has some weakness in their body somewhere, whether it's their back, their knee, their shoulder, somewhere. And some exercise, it's a certain exercise that affect it, and they just work around it. And there's probably somebody in there right now that got an 8-pack with probably the worst injury, and they just keep working around it, knowing that injury just don't seem like it's gonna ever get better, and it's been 5 or 6 years. They in the best shape of their life still. Even the people who not in the gym got injuries. So I say everybody out here pretty much got some type of injury somewhere, something, a sprain or a pop or something. So don't feel bad for that. Just always listen to your body, man. Always listen to your body. Yep, and work around it. Always get, like, if I'm feeling something, I skip 1 week, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I might even skip another week. But I'm building that weak area also. So whatever I can do that's right in that area of that injury, I'm going to build around it. And if I can't build around that particular area because that area is effective as a whole, just say your wrist, I'm still making sure that blood flow is right. I'm still making sure I'm tearing down my body just so the body can absorb these nutrients. But it's going to send the nutrients to your weak area first. Just know that. Because it's looking at that is a tear, like you tearing the muscle down to build it back stronger. So the protein, whatever you need, vitamin K, vitamin D, whatever it's gonna go there first versus your other muscles that you probably done tore out. It's gonna go there first, especially if it got inflammation and stuff like that. It's gonna go there first. So, but yeah, I look at it as a blessing too, Q man, because you got to think. It only makes sense. Like, how strong and how hard can we go when you really think about it? We got to have some type of reminder that's natural to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Otherwise, man, we're probably literally KILL ourselves. For real. Like, working out, we're probably literally KILL ourselves, man. For real. Like, how strong can we get? So once we really getting up there, notice, once we really starting to get up there, it's usually an injury somewhere. I say that's just God's gift and God's warning saying, hey, the body can only take so damn much. That's how I look at it. I notice every time I'm getting at my strongest, every time I'm putting on the most muscle, like, I get a reminder every time. I'm willing to bet that's everybody in the gym. You only can squat so much. You only can run so much. You only can curl so much. You only can do so many push-ups. Like, before you say, you know what, I don't know, I felt some tweak in my shoulder the last time I done push-up. Well, that might mean, hey, you getting down too low too much on that ground, and your body only can take so much because it's not supposed to be in that position that many times for that long. So it's all good. Just stay focused. That just helps you stay more focused. And usually when I have some type of injury going, everything outside of that injury gets more and more attention from me. My nutrition, I just lock and load even more. This is what's going to make the injury not as bad, because it's a mental thing, especially by us used to being, in the gym and working out and running. We hate being down. We hate not being at our best, but you still at your best. You still at your best. I'm sure you're in better shape than the average person that you will walk past on a daily. So you still in shape. You just got a sign saying, hey, look, I'm looking out for you. Pay attention. The wrist is feeling better, but this damn rotator is a little trickier because it affects my chest. Oh, trust me, I can't work around the wrist. Hey, yeah, hey, that shoulder. I say the shoulder, back, and knee. The shoulder, the lower back, and knee. Those injuries can shut the average person down, cause it stabilizes everything that you gonna do. Like your shoulder, that's your arms. That's you doing arms. That's your shoulder press. That's your chest press. That's a lot of stuff. Even other stuff like, and it'll even affect your squats, depending on how bad it is, because you gotta reach back and grab the bar. Like, yeah, you might feel uncomfortable or more inflammation kicking in, or something popping out of place. So that shoulder, that's why I say I'm actually satisfied with where I'm at, even if my shoulder injury don't get better than this. I'm actually satisfied because I feel I made a good comeback, and I've been doing this stuff my whole life, and I still go hard. I go as hard as I can, but I listen to this. And another thing, I would never be, that's why y'all haven't been seeing me doing a bar on bench press or none of the inclines or flats or nothing like that, because when I be doing my chest and shoulders, since this injury, I be feeling little stuff in there. And if I got the bar, I can't make no adjustments because the bar can't be adjusted. But if I got the dumbbells, I can turn it some, I can move my hand, I can move it backwards, forward. Like, it might not even show on video because it's just little tweaks, but I'm paying attention. So I don't even care about doing a bar on bench press because I just feel it's gonna make my injury worse because of the position. However way this arm is, this one got to be the same way. So I'd rather just listen to my body and do what I do. So I do the bar on some other stuff, but as far as the chest, it's just straight dumbbells, and because it's what I can do, and I call it me working around my injury, and I still got the aesthetic. So that's the good part, and I'm still getting gains. I just work around it. Yeah, man, I get it in, man. I just got done from getting it in, man. After a busy day, I just get to it, man. I've been doing this stuff, Q, man, since I was 12 years old, man. I was in a gym, what was it, 15 years old, 16? I had weight training at 16. I was in the gym at about 16 also. What was the name of it? Fitness USA. It was one of the first gyms back in 90, I don't know, 95. Let me see. I think I was, yeah, somewhere around there. I think it was like 95, 96, somewhere around there. But I was one of the younger ones up in there. But yeah, man, I get it in, man. I'm focused because it helps me be stronger in a lot of my other areas, Q, man. So it ain't just like I'm going hard in the gym. I'm taking that and I'm going hard with my businesses. I'm going hard with my daughter. I'm going hard with my relationships. I'm going hard with my travel. I'm going hard, like it just carry over. Cause I feel if a person is in shape / get in the best shape of their life, man, you can do anything. Because controlling what you eat and being able to go to the gym, especially if nobody have to motivate you, you know, overall, we all get motivated when we watch people. I watch people content, but I'm just saying, like, we still don't have to have a partner to go to the gym. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to think, man, that's huge. And to get those gains, that's huge. Shout out to us. That's huge, man. To watch what we eat. But that's why I say I go hard on my cheat day too. I do one cheat meal a week, and y'all see how it look. It's something that regular people would get. So whether it's that meal and a shake, whether it's a burger, fry, and I don't do pops or juices, nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, I get a meal that the next person would get with dessert. I got 7 days to burn that off. I got 7 days, and I be moving my body all the time. I give myself 7 days. And the only thing I do, Q, man, in between, just say after my cheat day, my next cheat meal is 7 days from there, right? If I'm feeling like some sugar, see, I got my system in place. It's either 2 things I get. I think 3, but I switched it down to 2. It's either gonna be those trail mix with the M&M's, just that little single dollar. I mean, not the dollar pack, just that single small pack. I think it's like $1.69, the smallest pack with the M&M's, the peanuts. I think it got some raisins or whatever, maybe 200 calories, 8 grams of protein, something like. I don't know, but that little pack like hit my sugar spot. It just quenched my sugar spot. I either get that, but that's every blue moon. But most of the time, I get Greek yogurt with the sugar stuff in it. So the flavored Greek yogurt. Because every time I get Greek yogurt throughout the week, it's just a plain. It's just a plain Greek yogurt. Because I don't want the added sugar. I say the added sugar for my cheat day. But if I can't wait for my cheat day midweek, I get a vanilla Greek yogurt, a strawberry Greek yogurt, which usually have like 9 grams of added sugar, which ain't bad, especially consider you can go to the gas station and get a cookie, a single cookie this size with 32 grams of freaking sugar in it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So 9 grams of sugar in teaspoons, because it's 4 grams of sugar in 1 teaspoon. So that's 2 teaspoons. Just say 2 teaspoons. So 8 grams would be 2 teaspoons, because it's 4 grams in a teaspoon of sugar. So 4 grams make 1 teaspoon. So 9 grams, I just say that's 2 teaspoons. I'll take that. That's better than 8, 9, 10 teaspoons. A big cup of big cup from what they call it, big gulp from 7-Eleven, whatever they call it, all sugar and food color. Better than going to McDonald's getting a big cup of Pepsi, or some people get the Diet Coke or whatever. I'm like, that's all food, dye, and poison. Like, come on. Nah. Let me see. In your last live, you mentioned that you are self-motivated. So do you ever need that extra kick in the ass when you like? Oh, yeah. Yep. Like I say, I be looking at other people. Like when I post, I look at other people's stuff. And sometimes I get notification from people responding or messaging me on my videos that I put out. So when I do that, I stroll down and I like the first 5 people who show support to me also. But I also notice some other stuff and it motivates me instantly because it's in my face all the time. This stuff has to be in our face all the time. Otherwise, we'll fall off. The main reason why you working out and you got your nutrition together is because it's in your face. Most people fall off because it's not in their face. It's just them. It's just them. None of their boys doing it. They don't watch it. They not looking it up. You gotta like if you on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, like you need to make sure most of that is around your lifestyle. So if we working out, we need to make sure we absorbing a lot of content that match that of our lifestyle. So everywhere we look, oh, that person working out. Oh, that person doing jumping jacks. Oh, my man, I'm doing a live right now. Oh, new video just popped up. Full body workout. Yeah, perfect time. Like, yeah, like we need it right in our face. That's how we stay focused. And plus, the biggest thing that keep us going is those gains. Y'all already know that. Ain't nothing like putting on them clothes or taking the clothes off, whichever one, and you seeing what's what. They fitting better and everything. Because I'm going to tell y'all, like, once a person get in top-notch shape, even if you're not even in top-notch shape, I say just get in the best shape of your life. Get the best body, the best nutrition that you can possibly get and handle without feeling like you just eating like a rabbit and you a slave to food, like you just can't have what you want to have. Once you get there with it, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, you don't even need name brand stuff. You do not need name brand clothes. You don't even need it. You gonna be the name brand. When your chest is sticking out, this t-shirt from the dollar store, this these shirts that you just got from Walmart, when you throw that stuff on and you only pay $4 for these shirts or $12 for these shirts, and you put the stuff on, you gonna make a person look like they ain't doing nothing who go and spend $500 for a Gucci outfit and they stomach out and they posturing upright. Like this stuff is serious. That's why I say it. You can save money doing, like, being in shape. You can save a lot of money also, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I'm looking at a Target right now. I can go in here and grab some stuff, put it on, and it'll fit me like $1,000,000 just because I got the body for it. I don't need to necessarily have on Gucci or Prada, and knowing a person gonna look at it like, oh, he got on Gucci and Prada, meaning I know what it costs, so he must be doing it big. What about my man who didn't pay nowhere a tenth of that? He only paid a tenth of what you paid, and all eyes is on this person. I was walking somewhere, Q-Man, yesterday. I was working. Was it yesterday? No, Sunday. I was doing some extra work, and I walked past. I had to walk past security because I was working like at the football field, our Detroit Lions football field thing, Ford Field. I swear, I walked past. It was two ladies and a man, and a woman was like, and look, I didn't have this one on. I had my thinner one, but it was like a gray or blackish, like. And a lady said, "Oh my God, look!" And she said, "Do you see all those knots on his back, like all those muscles?" Like, I didn't even look back. I just was like, I kind of was smirking as I was walking, cause she said this soon as I kind of walked past her, like, so I was close, like when she was looking. So let me double back. I was close. She was right here, and I was walking by, so she was already kind of like looking. And then as I actually fully passed her, she was telling the other ones, like, look at those knots. That must come from pull-ups. I remember her saying it, like, that must come from pull-ups. I'm like, man, like, being in shape is a game changer, y'all. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, like, see, it's the mindset that got me this look. The physique is just a byproduct of how I think and feel about myself. Otherwise, if I didn't think and feel a certain way about myself, this wouldn't be showing. It's just like a person that's out of shape. They showing you how they think and feel about themselves. That's what they thinking, and that's what they thinking about. That's how they feel about themselves. They pulling up in all these fast foods every day, all day. They eating chips and honey buns, cookies every day, all day. They stopping every ice cream truck that go past their house every day, all day, summer. You know, they clothes they trying to hide what's under it. I'm telling y'all, like, when you in shape, you don't even need name brand. You don't need Nike. You don't need none of that. That would just be extra if you just want to put it on. You just want to buy a nice color shirt, or you just need more you just gonna be looking at it like, oh, I need some more t-shirts, or I need some more sweatpants. That's how you're gonna be looking at it. And then you put that other stuff on when you want to put the other stuff on. Maybe you going to somewhere special, but even then, you don't have to spend and have a name brand. You don't. Just a nice fitted blazer that's gonna be showing all this anyway. A fitted blazer, maybe a V-shirt up under it, so when you take it off, sit down and eat your food, it's all the muscles popping out. You know what I'm saying? You want your shorts and everything to fit a certain way instead of all this baggy stuff. No, you want your stuff to fit like it's tailored, not tight, but with a snug. We want to show our hard work off. Females do it all the time. Guys is in shape do it all the time too. That's what we want to do. Even if you're not there yet, if you making those gains, you still need to be showing that off, because only you know how far you done came. Raphael, what up, though? What's good with you? I'm glad you done popped on here, Raphael. What's good with you, man? How them gains going, man? We just chopping it up, man. Everybody just talking about, you know, whether we got an injury, whether we got our gains, staying focused, just leveling up, man, in life. It's a lifestyle, man. And just saying how when you in shape, you really don't got to spend all that crazy money to represent you with the logos. You the brand yourself. Just having a t-shirt on that's fitted with some jogging pants and just some regular Nikes on, you killing it. Everybody looking at you like, man, that dude, how many times people ask you like, man, You must work out. I had this on, you know, I got this on. And, a guy was asking me, hey man, you in the army? I guess because how I was looking and how I was standing and how I was walking. He was standing behind me, so he probably is looking like, man, this dude, Jesus Christ. But yeah, being in shape, my gains are coming along good. Yeah, that's what's up, Raphael. That's what's up. Being in shape is a game changer, especially when wearing a fit. Yeah, because like I say, like you realize, like, not saying we didn't realize, but you really start to realize, like, man, I don't even really need to spend on name brand stuff like that. Like $70 for some pants, $80. Maybe you get some Levi 501s here and there, but I'm just saying, like, you don't necessarily have to be geared up every day in some expensive stuff. You could just, our shopping would be more like, I'm about to go grab, I need some more t-shirts. I need some more jogging pants. I need some more shoes. And they ain't even got to be like expensive, $200-300. Y'all know we can throw on some workout type looking shoes, some Nike, some Puma, some whatever our thing is, Adidas. Like, put that on, throw the hat or no hat or watch, some smell good. Everybody looking at us, for real. And we comfortable. We in comfortable wear. We can go to the movies like that. We can go pretty much the average place we go, we can go like that. When it's time to get all dressed up, we still ain't got to spend on name brand, big logos everywhere. No, we can just go throw something. It don't take much to dapper up when you in shape. Some smell good, have your stuff cut, and have on something fitted, maybe some jeans or some slacks with a blazer, and you good. It don't take much, especially if you take care of your stuff, your clothes and stuff. Yeah, them gains, man, that's everything, man. That's like I always say, I don't want to be the only one winning. I want everybody else to win too. Protein up. Protein up. And just so y'all know, because I think I mentioned this on another live, on my cheat day. Now I'm gonna just say this again, because I know a few people just popped back on here. Just popped up on here. Let me see. Summer right around the corner. Perfect time to keep folks on. Yeah, you got to. You got to. So, I didn't say this before, but I cheat once a week. So that's pretty much every 7 days, once a week. If I can't wait to the 7th day, midweek, I do a small bag of the little trail mix with the M&Ms, the raisins, the peanuts, or whatever. It's like 200 calories, 230, something like that, with 8 grams of protein, 10 grams of protein. Cool. Like I always say, that's better than 32 grams of added sugar in a big cookie that's probably 400 and some calories. So we got to pick our poison. Now that's every blue moon. I get the little trail mix thing. Most of the time, I like to get a better bang for my buck. So I want to go with the Greek yogurt, but the flavored Greek yogurt, because I do Greek yogurt all the time. But I go with the flavored Greek yogurt with the added sugar, which only got 9 grams of added sugar. So it's 4 grams of sugar in a teaspoon. So 9 grams, we just gonna say that's 2 teaspoons. That's better than 32 grams in a cookie. So on my cheat day, y'all, so we got to make room. This how we do it. This how the people in the fitness world, this how we do it. You have to make room for that cheat meal. So we gonna be working out hard throughout the week. We gonna be going hard the day before. You might even work out earlier if that's your thing, the actual day of. My whole point is that actual day of the cheat meal. I think I told you I eat avocados. I eat the rice cakes with the peanut butter banana. Sometimes I had the grapes with it, or either kiwis. Of course, I have my whole rotisserie chicken at least 4 days out the week. So, and then I have 2 bananas. So I'm pretty much like giving y'all an idea of what's what. On that day that I cheat, I don't eat none of that except for that whole rotisserie chicken and maybe a cucumber. The reason why I eat that whole rotisserie chicken and only the whole rotisserie chicken the day I cheat is because the rotisserie chicken, a 2-pound whole rotisserie chicken that I eat, that I get from the main place I get it from, it's only like 1,000, I think 1,100 calories. Right now, my calorie intake is in between, because I was adding up yesterday on the paper. I think I'm at about 2,800 calories right now. So I'm about at 28, give or take, somewhere up in there. So um on that actual day that I cheat, so I'm getting my 1,011, I'm getting 1,100 calories from the rotisserie chicken, y'all. But guess what? That rotisserie chicken that I eat that day, because we still want to get as much protein as we can our cheat day, but you want to make sure your calories is still staying at least close to what you usually get as far as being in shape and getting your gains. So we got 2-pound chicken at 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories at 160, 170, somewhere around there, grams of protein. So either way it go, no matter what's in my cheat meal, protein wise, carbs, fat, this chicken is about to hold the protein area down. So I make sure I eat that, if not nothing else. I'm not worried about the fat. I'm not worried about the carbs, because whatever that cheat meal is going to be, that's going to cover the fat and carbs for that day. That's going to be more than enough. So even just say if I'm getting in about 2,800 calories on an average day, and that rotisserie chicken is 1,100, I got what, 15, let me see, 15, I got about 1,600 calories to play with the cheat meal. Think about it, 15 to 1,600 calories, y'all, to play with the cheat meal. That's still gonna keep me on schedule with my regular 2,800 calories. And I don't really be counting my calories like that, because I usually eat about the same thing. But writing that stuff down, I say that I'm in between 25, 28, maybe 3,000, depending on, but don't forget it's based on how active I am certain days, so I can add in more carbs. But on the average day, I'll say about 28, because the days you're more active, you can add in more carbs because you're gonna burn it off. So that's gonna put you as if you wasn't eating more carbs. So you'll be good to go. So the days you more busy, you can have maybe 200 extra 200 extra carbs if you want, because you burning it off. So it'll be as if you never ate it. So on my cheat day, y'all, not only am I making room, I'm going hard, building up to it, but on that actual day, I get that rotisserie chicken no matter what, because for $10 at 160, we're gonna go with the bottom part of the protein, because it's in between 160, 170 grams of protein. We just gonna say 160. For $10, this rotisserie chicken is getting me 160 grams of protein. You can't beat it. And it ain't got all the, it don't have no seed oils, it's barely even seasoned, which is this my main, I got 3 places I get it from. So I'm the one adding the hot sauce, or I go crazy with the herb season part, because it ain't got no sodium. I go crazy with the onion powder and chili powder. And then I usually just probably hit it with some hot sauce here and there. That's it. It only got oregano, thyme. It got like 6 herbs in it. So I'm the one pretty much adding sodium. So it's perfect for me, y'all. Perfect. So get y'all biggest protein source in that you usually eat that particular day on your cheat day. That way you still getting it in. And you getting still a good amount of protein, because you making a sacrifice that day. Like, all right, I'm about to sacrifice eating this. I'm about to sacrifice what I usually would eat, my protein intake, my healthier carbs, my healthier fats, but I still want to make sure I'm getting something out of this day, which you want it to be your protein, because your carbs and fat, trust me, it's gonna be enough of it in whatever you cheating with. So you ain't even gotta really think about that. As long as you ain't eating like 3 plates of food, you good. So 3 plates of cheat food, you good. Just have one regular meal, what everybody would eat, and get you a dessert. And just, give yourself plenty of time. I say at least 3-4 days, but I give myself 7. Because I know on my cheat day, I just want to feel like a regular person, and just get this. I got 7 days to burn it off, y'all. That's a long time. 7 days. So, yep. But yeah, so y'all got any questions? Cause I'm about to get ready and bend a few corners, but I wanted to pop on here and let y'all know what's what. So just remember on that cheat day, whatever your highest sources of protein, whether it's salmon, if that's your thing, you want to do that salmon on it because that's gonna be your high protein and it's gonna be lean as far as in calories. So get that no matter what. And on your cheat day, if you can, most of the time, try to eat it to where you still got 3 hours, maybe even 4, to move around. If not, do what you do. If not, just do what you do. I say at least have at least a few hours to move around at the house. Don't just go out from eating that cheap meal and then get into bed. Don't do that. But the cheat meal still work for you if you going out to eat and then you going home and you going to sleep, but you ain't eating no cheat meal again for another week. It's still gonna work out for you. It just when people eat like that late at night and they wake up and eat breakfast as pancakes and all this, and you still got that same garbage in you. Now you got more garbage, and then your lunch gonna be Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and French fries and drenched in ranch. Nah. So if y'all eat late, that's why you gotta go hard before you get that meal in, especially if you know it's gonna be a later into the day cheat meal. I eat all my cheat meals early, but it's gonna be times when I'm gonna be eating it late because I might be out with somebody. It might be 7 o'clock or it might be 8 because I eat at in between a certain time. That's gonna be the sacrifice I make, but it's a certain way I do that also to make it work for me. But most of the time, my cheat meal is done about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. So my stuff is kind of like lunch. I go hard for it for lunch. Burgers and fries, if I want a steak, if I want a sundae, if I want a piece of cake, like by the time my night in, by the time it get dark, I done burnt a lot of that meal off. That's how I do it. Yep, that's how I do it. I'm at 219 in weight. My goal is to be 200 by July 2nd for Essence Festival. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Essence Festival. My plan is to do the insanity workout in the morning and do weights and wins prints in the afternoon. Yeah, all you got to do is make sure you in a calorie deficit and your protein is up, and just work out. Calorie deficit, meaning you burning off more calories than you taking in, and make sure your protein is up, and make sure you getting your healthy fats, and you only need enough carbs to last you for 24 hours. That's it. You don't need no extra carbs, no nothing. You only need carbs to last you for the 24 hours so to get you through that day. Because carbs is just gas for that day. So wait to put more gas in your car the next day. You only need to put gas in your car to make it through that day. So each day you'll be putting gas in the car. I'm just using that metaphor. But that's how you want to do it. So calorie deficit, oh, you definitely be there. I'm talking about with no problem, bro. Calorie deficit, stay strong. So you want to keep lifting whatever medium heavy you doing. That way you can keep muscle, pack muscle. But yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. What carbs and healthy fats do you suggest? Usually my carbs is sweet potatoes, white potatoes. I do rice cakes. What else I do? Beans, black beans, and this stuff is high in protein. And it's like it's so many. So you get the carbs and you getting the protein, like from the beans. You getting the carbs and you getting the protein, and then from the rice cakes, it's just straight lean carbs. It's low in carbs. I mean, yeah, it's carbs, but it's low in calories also. So the sweet potatoes, the white potatoes, sweet potatoes, white potatoes, beans. Some people do the rice. If I was you and I was doing rice, which I rarely do the rice, but if I was you and I was to do rice, I would do jasmine or basmati rice because it got a low glycemic level to it, so it ain't gonna give you as high as a spike as if you're doing just the regular garbage stuff that we grew up on. You know, so the jasmine and basmati, you can get away with it. Um, when we doing our carbs, we just want to make sure we doing our carbs when we need it the most, which is our busy part of the day. And you want to make sure you eat enough to hold you over for all of that busy period that you're gonna be in. You don't need to just keep eating it. Just eat enough that's gonna hold you over for 5 or 6 hours, however way you need it. If you need to eat anything else, just eat some fat, some healthy fat. So my fats is let me see what carbs using fat. So my number one fat, well, I'm gonna name my top two fats. No, I'm gonna name my top three fats. And these is like everybody either do one or three of these. Eggs, the whole egg, peanut butter, organic peanut butter, and avocado. Those my top three. And cheese. Cheese is like my last one. But all of these, y'all know all these is eggs, the eggs, the avocado, the peanut butter, and the cheese. Those are my four fats. And I can't lose with them. They tasty. They hit the spot. Ain't nothing like some cheese. Ain't nothing like some peanut butter. Ain't nothing like some eggs. Whether you gonna scramble them, whether you gonna, and you can even put the cheese in it. There you go, right there. So that's the, you can put the extra cheese in it to add on flavor. That's more protein and everything. So yeah. So eggs, avocado, cheese. What I say? Eggs, avocado, cheese, and peanut butter. And y'all know all of them things got taste. Even if everybody ain't agreeing that all those is tasteful, because everybody got their own taste buds, like probably gonna agree. The average person probably gonna agree on 2 or 3 out of the 4. Like peanut butter is like one of the best tasting things ever to me, y'all. I have peanut butter so often, I be having to stop myself from eating it. Yep. So peanut butter, avocado, cheese, and eggs. And you can remix it however way you want to make it good and add in certain stuff, and you good, man. The eating is like supposed to, like when we sit down to eat our meal, it's supposed to be so spiritual and so like it's supposed to be our own oasis. Like we supposed to be in our own world, because food is like a pampering. It's very addictive. It's very nourishing, and like it's people who eat, who dance, like who hum, who swing their legs when they eat, and kids get excited when they know they about to get McDonald's, when they walk in like food like really do something to us. Like, so food is the most important part of my day. It's nothing more important to my day than my nutrition, because it really get me going. It gets me going. My food is that good. What about cedar watermelon? Oh yeah. Cedar watermelon is one of the best, bro. I had some, the last time I had some was a week ago, and then I think I had some other ones. I think I had some another time about 3 weeks ago, because I posted a picture in the community section. Cedar watermelon is, oh man, that stuff is so good. I get it from the fruit and vegetable market. I almost grabbed some today, but I wound up just grabbing some kiwis and some plums. Yeah, I love kiwis. Y'all want to keep y'all system regular? Kiwis, packed with fiber. Another thing that'll keep y'all system regular? Dates. It's amazing how they say that's a sugar, but it tastes like candy. It's like so caramely. The major dates. Like, y'all want to keep y'all system regular also? Eat an apple. Eat these every day. One or the other every single day. An apple is a good way to keep your system flowing. Major dates is a good way to keep your system flowing. And then kiwi is a good way to keep your system flowing. Add that to your nutrition, game changer, y'all. This stuff tastes so good. Like, this stuff tastes so good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, it's a game changer. We got to make sure we eating good. But those my fibers. And if y'all want another fiber, of course, eat some figs. Those things are amazing. They sweet. They hit the spot. When I do the major dates, you know, the major dates is those bigger ones. They got the other ones, which is I forget them, but they the smaller ones. They small. The major dates is like that. They the bigger ones. And then they had a little seeded. They had a little seeds inside. I usually only eat 3 of those, so that'd be my snack, pretty much every day. That's what hold me over. That's what satisfy my sweet tooth. They real sweet. And just so y'all know, dates are the lowest on the glycemic. Keep that in mind. They are the lowest on the glycemic. So if y'all want to put some other stuff on y'all pancake just to balance the BS that's in y'all pancake mix, and y'all want to bring some type of balance versus the BS that's in the pancake mix, and you got all this high fructose corn syrup that's in the syrup, keep the BS pancake mix and use date syrup. That way, the glycemic ain't gonna be too crazy with it. Maybe you only get halfway high with it, but it's always a way to balance it. But date syrup, you can get it in the actual, the dates, you can get it in syrup. You can get it in the whole dates form, how I usually do in the majority dates. You can get it in, I got the date syrup. Oh, and you can get it in date sugar. Yeah, which is, they just call it sugar, but really it's just dried out dates. But I guess they use the word sugar because we know when we think of sugar, it's usually, what they call it, granulated or whatever. So do you stop eating once your calorie goals are met for the day, or do you stop eating certain time? Like, do you eat after 7? I stopped eating before 8. Some days, if I get too busy, I push it to like 9. But I also push the next time I eat the next day further along. And eventually that day after, I'm back on track. So I eat within a certain time period. I don't eat all throughout the day. I don't eat whenever I feel like it. That's too much. That's too much. My nutrition is discipline. I eat at a certain time. It worked for me, and I eat at the time of my day being at its busiest. I don't really need to be eating too much if I'm in a house for the rest of the day. And if I am gonna eat something, I just need something just to hold me over until the next day when I need all those calories and carbs to get me through that day of lifting and twisting and bending and flipping and whatever else I'm doing that day. But if I'm hungry when I get in at night, I'll say the best thing to do is eat some lean protein, like maybe some chicken breast. You really don't want carbs once you make it in the house for the night. That's why you need to have your carbs when you out moving around. Once you make it in the house, you need to go for 3 things: healthy fat, protein, like piece of chicken breast or something like that, fruit. Just those 3. I wouldn't be going for no carbs if I'm in the house for the rest of the night and I know I'm about to be sitting. Now, maybe if you're doing laundry and you got a lot of it and you know you about to be running up and down these stairs and you back and forth in the kitchen cooking meatloaf and something like that too, then maybe, yeah, because you can burn some good calories. But you coming in the house and you sitting, you got to think, dang, I'm hungry. Maybe you didn't have enough food to cover you for that day. Maybe you didn't have enough carbs. You rather eat some healthy fat because, for one, the fat ain't going to spike you like the carb. So that's how you want to do it. The carbs should be the last choice if you in for the rest of the night. The carbs is one of your main sources when you out and busy. That's what it's for. So you can use it, burn it before you even get home and sit down. That's how you want to look at the carbs for gas. You don't need gas if you're in the house for the rest of the night. You need gas when you out making your runs, so you're busy, when you're running around. You don't really want the carbs when you in for the night. You don't need them. And if you do eat them, you need to eat a small amount just for taste, just to know you got, just say if we talk about rice, and you got chicken, and you got maybe a salad, and then you got whatever, and you might have some rice. Well, you want the rice to be the smallest thing on your plate, just enough you can scoop up, I don't know, 3-4 spoons or forks of it and 5 spoons of forks of it. You don't need to keep going into the rice and you getting full. You got this big mountain of rice on. No, if you can have a big mountain of anything on your plate, it should be protein. And then you want to have just enough healthy fat and you'll be good. That's why it's good to eat whole foods, because the whole food is going to keep us full and it's going to keep us satisfied. And it's going to keep us full for the 24 hours or most of the 24 hours. So that's how we want to do it. So the carbs, think of carbs as getting you through your day outside of the house. Once you get in the house, don't forget carbs represent energy. Like, why do you need the energy once you get in the house? No. If you need any type of energy, eat some protein, eat some healthy fat, or eat fruit. And if y'all seeing that y'all gains is coming or they done slowed up, that might be what's stopping y'all. Because y'all might be having those carbs when you in the house sitting down. You don't need them. They going to turn straight up into sugar. Now your body got to run off the sugar before it start back to running off that fat. When really you could have ate the protein and it could have stayed running off the fat. You could have ate the fruit. It could have stayed running off, depending, as long as it wasn't grapes or raisins, because the grapes and raisins spiky. That's why I actually pulled back. I still eat them. I just pulled back from eating them as much as I would. But other than that, outside of the grapes and the raisins, yeah, it's open game for whatever fruit you pretty much pick up, because it's gonna have fiber and other stuff in it that's gonna make the glycemic spike not as high. So you're gonna be good. So always go for a healthy fat, protein, fruit. Those three. So carbs shouldn't even be in the picture once you're in the house for the rest of the day, because like I say, carbs represent energy. Why do you need energy and you're in the house for the rest of the day? No, you just need to quench that hunger, satisfy your taste buds, and you're gonna be good. You can't tell me some fruits won't do it, some healthy fats won't do it, and some protein. You pick it, whether it's a steak, whether it's a chicken breast, even a cheese would be a form of fat. Like, yeah, just pick it. Healthy peanut butter. Yeah, you want to taste of something, do something that's healthy. Yeah, do something that's more healthier. You can put some peanut butter on top of a banana and satisfy your sweet tooth. Just take a ripe banana, a very ripe banana that be kind of black on the peel, but when you peel it, it's good to go. Take that. Keep a few of those around, y'all. Actually, take that and put some peanut butter on it. That way, the ripeness of the banana act as if the peanut butter got sugar in it, like how we grew up with the Jif peanut butter. Now you just ate one banana with some healthy peanut butter, and it's all whole food. Stuff like that is a game changer. So think of the carbs as not needed once you get in the house. And if you do it, it need to be the smallest thing on your plate. But load up on the protein, because it's going to help you get full. And then if you need to add some something else to go with it, add a healthy fat, and you're going to be good. Just don't do the carb thing, because it turns into instant sugar, and it's just going to sit. It's just going to sit. It's going to turn into instant sugar, because it's carbs that you don't even need. You're not going to even use them if you're sitting on the couch. So that's what we got to do. Yep. So, but yeah, y'all got any other questions? Hopefully this information tighten somebody up, if not everybody on here, because all of this stuff add up, y'all. Just these little tweaks, like just that little tweak of not needing the carbs once you make it in the house for the rest of the night is a game changer, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. That way your body can stay running off fat, or your body can keep getting rid of whatever sugar from the carb from earlier. And the quick as it get through that, as quick as it can get to now you running off fat, meaning you're going to get more tone. You're going to show more muscle. That's what we want. We gotta make sure we thinking smart with how we eat. Your eating should be focused. Like, we should be eating with intent. We should be eating intentionally, like intentionally for gains, intentionally for fat loss, intentionally so we can have energy for the rest of the day, i.e. carbs. You know, we should be doing it like that. So just say my day is done for the day. I'm on this live, so I think it's past. Yeah, so I'm not even tripping. So I'm gonna just extend the time tomorrow. So I gotta finish eating the rest of my rotisserie chicken, because usually I've been to eat it before 8. But like I say, sometimes depending on how my schedule go, I'll be a little off. But I'ma just take longer to eat tomorrow. I'ma just make up for it tomorrow. And then come Thursday, I'll be back on my regular schedule. That's how I do it. Yeah. So anybody else got any more questions? This how we gotta do it. We gotta lock and load. It's real simple, y'all. Once we start putting all this information in place and we really start doing this stuff, implementing it, I'm telling you, once we really start implementing this stuff, we realize, man, this is all simple stuff. Like, yeah, we just need it broke down and worded in a way to where we get it and we can lock in on it. And like I said, when you look at carbs as energy that's needed for the moments that you're busy throughout the day only, it's a game changer. We don't need it for when we sitting in the house and we watching the game and we chilling with our family for the rest of the night. We don't need it. That's the time to get the fruit, the healthy fat, and the protein. Yep. Pack a lunch and have your carbs in there. And have enough in there to hold you over for that whole time you at work. And that'll be your carbs for that day. And then once you get off and you're still hungry, protein, healthy fat, fruit. I'm telling y'all, it's doable with no problem. Pick the fruit, pick the protein, pick the healthy fat that really do it for you. And y'all meals should be just as amazing as my meals. Y'all meals should be just as amazing as my meals. But anybody got any other questions on here? I said I was only going to be on here for about 15, 20 minutes, but sometimes these lives get good and I just be locked in, just like y'all be locked in. I just want everybody to win. All right, y'all, like this live if y'all like the information that was on here. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Share this information. Tell the next person that y'all know to check out my channel. Maybe they can tune in for the next live. Other than that, y'all be safe. Y'all be safe and go get those gains. It's your boy, D Weezy. We out. Catch y'all on the next one.